Welcome everyone, it's time for more Baldur's Gate 3, where in the last episode, a lot of Githyanki died. Like a lot of Githyanki died. Basically, we made our way through the backside of this place, that is to say, over here, where we had a sort of planar teleporter device sort of a thing, and of course the sort of head honcho, not the captain that we found in this place, but the captain's boss. I don't remember exactly what his title was, but basically he wanted the artifact. We didn't want to give it to him, and basically we fought him. And then Queen Vlaakith herself turned up, and we decided to, yes, we'll go into the artifact and we'll kill whoever it is that is in there. But it turns out that who is in the artifact is my sort of patron, protector, whatever she is. So obviously I didn't kill her because she's been helping me so far, or at least she says she has. I mean, being a game like this, that could obviously change at some point, couldn't it? So yeah, that might be a thing to look out for. But basically I went with her and not Queen Vlaakith. Now, when we got out of there, Queen Vlaakith was nowhere to be seen, and it is also very true that Lae'zel is so much up in the sauce, if you know what I mean, that she just can't see that Queen Vlaakith is actually not all that she seems to be. But I suppose that is something that we'll deal with later. Now, we have made our way through this place. I wasn't actually intending to go here, but I did realize that I missed a door. Like, literally the door that leads me into the place where the purification devices. So obviously we need to check that out. There are, I think, a few more people I could kill, like in the classroom, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure I need to do that or even want to. Now, one thing that we are gonna be starting with is my bloody thingamajig, the moon lantern. I've been trying to use it because I totally forgot how to do it. What you do is you equip it, and now we have inspect the moon lantern. That's what I was supposed to do. Because I believe that the moon lantern is talking, and it's talking all the damn bloody time, and I have grown tired of it. What the hell is it that you want? Let's see.
Come on now, time to let me out!
Yes, indeed, it is Dolly, Dolly, Dolly. I could release Smash It to ground, turn a mechanism at the base of the lantern, which presumably would open it instead. So what's the difference between release the pixie and turn the mechanism? Okay, are you gonna be annoying? Because I'm gonna ignore you for now.
Don't you dare!
Ignore the pixie, keep the lantern.
No!
Hopefully you're not gonna make a fuss, because we do need the lantern still. I don't want to walk around with a bunch of regular torches. But I mean, as soon as we're out of Shadowcore's lands, then sure, like when we're done with Moonrise Towers, obviously we can release her, because then I don't really need it, I think. So, alright then, fine, maybe she has actually quieted it down a bit, lovely. Alright then, with that said, let's open the store and see what's behind it. Hello. Ooh. A Nautiloid tank, you got all sorts of cool stuff in here. Can't immediately see anyone, so alright then, let's make our way in. This is the place that we're supposed to be. Now this thing, can I, if you just...
Parasite,
oh, hello.
Brimming with magic. Take it.
Oh, where? Where is it? Where is it? We'll see. Chill out. We'll get to... or is it this? Could be this. Alright then. Gustel Stornogasis research note.
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
Absolutely, we'll get to it. A massive compendium of notes documenting with clinical precision the dissection of over 200 illithid parasites recorded in the common tongue. So sample 231 is apparently interesting. Observations, external presentation consistent with previous samples. but intestinal coloration is not. Internal fluids also appear discolored and infused with some sort of powerful magic. Magic type and purpose currently unknown. And in the notes, I need to spend some time reading about the magic in this land. My studies in To Narath, extensive as they are, do not cover whatever this magic is. These parasites are unusual. I will need to retrieve similarly unusual samples in order to deduce a pattern. Cool, we'll steal that one. Obviously, but you must mean this, because you usually say the parasite thing when we're close to it, not just like in the same room. Alright, I mean, why would I leave the Nautiloid tank? What I wanted to do was to move you away and then right-click examine. There we go. So, the dark oil liquid inside the tank pulses slowly, keeping time with your own breath. I mean, it must be that one, isn't it? We'll check around a bit, but I assume that's it. So we have surgery kit. Don't care about that. Don't care about any of those, apparently. Yeah, none of this is it, right? If I do... Oh, no, it absolutely was. Over here, Mind Furry specimen.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
I did, thank you very much. Still haven't made it to the outer ring, so what do I want here? Charm. Charm an enemy with attacks, you prevented him from attacking you. Creatures suffering falling damage because of your actions take more damage. Repulsor, push anything and anyone back. Is that 6 meter range, but like, does it have a size or is it just one target? I don't know. Call it weak when you bring a creature down to fewer hit points than your number of evolved illicit powers, which is starting to become actually not that bad. I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will be at 10 here. It dies and all nearby creatures stay. Oh, you know what? Now this is actually quite damn good. But it also says it dies and all nearby creatures take damage. That includes my friends, don't you know? But you know what? Killing a target when it's less or rather below 10 hit points, that's actually not that little even. So you know what? Obviously we're taking that now. That's also going to be better and better and better all the time. What do we have left then? When an enemy within 9 meters casts a spell, you can use your reaction to inflict damage. Cool. And that is per the spell's level. Nice, could be good. And is that like... That is a passive feature. You know what, we probably we probably are gonna take that. Generally speaking, not a lot of enemies cast spells within 9 meters of me, but could be useful. That would be a really useful one if you are like a melee character, because you're running up to people and stuff. Yes. Shield of Thralls. Conjure a volatile shield around yourself or an ally, granted the target temporary hit points. Just basically 10 hit points. Perilous Stakes. Invest a creature with the power that heals it when it attacks, but also makes it vulnerable. Yeah, none of those are really... Well, actually, that's good. But what I want to say was, like, none of these are that interesting. It kind of depends on what we get on the outer rim, I suppose. Also, in the infirmary record, which is apparently a little bit intriguing. A list of Githyanki names and the treatment they received in the infirmary. It is written in the common tongue, and the name Varl comes up 47 times. Savarsht Kethk. Bloody hell, Githyanki. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your job, but may I suggest doing something about Varl? He's a drain on resources, not to mention interrupting my research, and I'd like to go through at least 2 days without seeing him again. From Gustel Storgas, the person who's sort of keeping this place, or kept at least. Let's steal that book. Decorated barrel, apparently this is. We'll check it. There is a arrow of lightning and some cash. Oh, there were so many here. Oh, okay. No, I definitely missed those. Bloody hell, 2 points more. If that's the case, psionic backlash and the bonus hit points. And I'm also very, very bad at using these. just saying. Forest tunnel, yeah, not really for me necessarily. That was a darkness one, survival instinct. I should do that. Infuse a creature with psionic force. If it reaches 0 hit points, it heals instead of falling unconscious. Oh, is that a double one then? So for 1 I heal 3d4, but also it can't really die, basically. Rather, when it gets indeed, instead of being unconscious, it gives a heal. Or is that the heal that it gets? That could be it. We give them a thingamabob, and if they die, they get the 3 to 12 healing instead. Could be it. And then the stage fright, yeah, I have a bunch of stuff. Alright then. Do we... I'll leave that be for now. Maybe it will come in handy, potentially. So let's poke this thing.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithusk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Why don't we start with a bit of investigation first? Let's give this a proper examination if I can. Oh, slightly tricky. I've been lucky lately with my rolls. Did not get... Well, actually, I can still get it. No, didn't get it, sadly. Do I use a inspiration? I have 3 of the bastards, so I need a little bit more than 6 at least. 14, much better. Lovely.
The device is an ingenious synthesis of illithid anatomy and metal alloys. It hums with psionic energy, hinting at paths into unknown minds and unseen planes.
Stand aside! My time has come.
It's probably not a good idea, but I am very curious to see what the hell is gonna happen, so go on right ahead. You've earned this thing.
Praise Vlaakith. Let it be done.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in 2. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's. The Zaithusk's psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed. You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Alright, cool. Well, she can die, that's fine with me. Alright then, I can say that you can endure it. Wait and watch. I mean, I don't care so much about Lae'zel in some ways. So... I'm kind of tempted to just say endure it. Or actually even wait and watch, maybe don't even say anything. This is all her thing, after all, which in some ways kind of makes sense. I mean, she wanted to do this. Sure, I feel a few things, but maybe she will actually not like me, so to speak, if I interrupt or try to interrupt anything or even do anything. So, you know what? Maybe not the most popular choice here, but I'm just gonna wait and watch.
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
My queen! Hear me!
That thing's killing her!
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish.
Well, alright then. So if I'm very sure that she will die... Okay. I mean, it's kind of fun to have my companions after all, because they do add a bit of content, you know. Alright then, fine. You might be becoming an Illithid, you know. That is something that you don't want. So why don't we give that a... oh, bloody hell. 30! 30! And I'm really good at this, but 30! Holy crap. I need... to be absolutely certain, I need 18. Oh, yeah, 18 or higher. To be absolutely certain, at the minimum, I need 15. Well, I have a few inspirations. That's a bust. I'll try one or two more. Maybe a little bit higher, please. One higher is not gonna be enough. Fine, I'll use the final one. I've had some really good rolls, but this would be the time when I don't get them right. Sure. And... ooh, that might be enough. Did I get 29? Sorry, Lae'zel, you might die. Alright, we'll see what happens, I suppose.
I am becoming pure!
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
Yes, we are kind of trying to. Embrace the pain, be pure. Right, can do an Arcana check. Pretty good at that. Not good at the other ones. Ooh, I can have the power for myself. Oh, now I wish I had those inspirations. Because that's a 30 and oh, I can only get this with a critical success. And I got a critical failure, so that's sort of the opposite of what I wanted to do.
The Zaith'isk overwhelms the both of you. The weight of the astral sea crushes your mind and spirit.
Enough! Damn it all! The parasite! I still feel it! I am Githyanki! I will not be Gith! No! I followed the protocol! I must be cleansed!
That was too close. You were lucky I was there to save you once again.
Yes, that was very kind of you, thank you, but bloody hell, I kind of would have wanted to get at least one of those checks. Well, at least I've sort of wasted a few bad rolls now, so maybe the future will hold some good rolls. Hello, Lae'zel. You're probably not going to be a Githyanki. You are a Githyanki. You're probably not going to be an Illithid, you know, because we haven't turned yet, you know.
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaith'isk might have killed me. The Gustil must have tampered with it. An aberrance I can't begin to comprehend. As is all of Kresh Yillik.
So you don't like this place then? Alright. Well, not anymore, I suppose. So, if only you'd held on longer. Well, actually you couldn't because my friend helped you. Sort of. But you know what? I kind of saved your life, so on this occasion I would love a thank you.
Thank you. Happy? Good. Vlaakith must have some purpose, some design I'm not meant to see. In my queen I trust. One day soon she will honor me for it. She must.
Again, she's a fraud, and indeed, Orpheus, I think his name was, he's the actual sort of potential leader of the Githyanki or something like that. I don't 100% remember. But alright then, so we had a bit of a thing there, and indeed, very sad that I didn't get any of those chicks there. Would have been very cool to get the power for myself, but yeah, relying on a critical success roll to get it, kind of difficult. But right then, are we done? in here. That has been set as complete. We attempted to remove our parasites using the Gith purification device. Well, actually not us, but Lae'zel. But it failed and almost killed us. Our parasites must be very unusual. So that is not done. Lovely. And also the Gith warrior. Lae'zel needs time to consider the ramifications. So we'll get back to you, I suppose. And also, alright, with that... Yeah, here are some more people I could kill. But, you know what? The youths in here. I mean, I don't have a problem with Gith as such. So, you know what? The youths. The youths. The youths. You can be... You can be you, so to speak. Now, the people who are in here, you... Oh, you are very much here still. Hold on, does that mean that there are people everywhere that I need to fight my way out? Because I will, but, like, do I have to? Also, I'm very curious about this fast travel point. Like, it's only that one in here, so... I'm not 100% sure exactly why we would need it. It's not far to run from here. Can we use it to get further? Or rather, get out of here? I haven't really understood. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, fine, we're fighting here. Oh, okay. Well, why did I do this? Oh, this is... Okay. Okay. I should not have done this. Can I just close this door? Can I just close this door? Goodbye. Can I just end this now? Bloody hell, this is not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Let's just heal you up a bit. Not much, mind. At least I'm gonna sort of force them to come here and open the door. Okay. Jump. Sure. Go right ahead. You do that. You can jump if you want to. Okay. Astarion. Astarion, not Astarion. You just go here. You know what, on this occasion, as I'm not gonna be doing... If I click here, why don't you add a bit of basic poison? There we go. And Mr. Imp, get in front of me, please. Then all of you guys, are you gonna be a little bit stupid and start running up? Or are you clever? No, you are very, very stupid. I like it. That means that what we're gonna do is you're gonna open the door and say hello. And I'm gonna start fighting. Whabam. You're not ratted anymore. There we go. That's a bit of good damage. Mr. Step, sure, you do that. Oh, that was a bit annoying, not gonna lie. Shocking Grasp, that's fine. That's okay, I don't care so much about that. Okay, you do a jump thing. So now you're all here, which means that I can potentially... There we go. Have some blades. There we go. Have some blades. And then I'll actually pop a great potion here. Lovely. Can't do much else. So you're gonna miss a step down. You can do that, that's fine. I killed one already, so that's beautiful. Yes, Shadowheart is actually behind the door. Can you get out? Yes, you can. Good. You'll get out and whack this guy. A little bit of poison damage as well. Throw one more here on me, please. You do more damage. Try to hit a star. Oh, bloody hell. Stop it. Astarion, do you need to get out? Is that true? You could attack him, and that provokes an attack. Close the door. There we go. Wow, the door broke. Now we can attack this guy. There we go, good job, Astarion, very nice. You just move a little bit. To parry, sure, there we go, more people just die. Lae'zel, stay out of that, if you wouldn't mind. Well, actually, can you make it past here without... I don't think so. I put that very, very perfect, didn't I? So perfectly that I can't even get around it myself. Lovely. Get in on you. Start stabbing you. Nice critical hit there. Old purse. That's fine. Lae'zel is good, but like... we don't need her that much. You died as well. Perfect. Disadvantage, but that's probably gonna be fine. So you're dead. Lovely. I can hide a bit. I can get into here. That's on Shadowheart. Absolutely fine. Bit of rallying, also fine. Now this thing is gonna be a bit annoying, actually. You can just come out and why don't you just do a fireball on you? That's ow. Good. Second wind. Sure, you basically have the same stuff as Lae'zel then. Then parry. There we go, bunch of stuff on you. You can chomp a little bit. Now what can you do? Can you even... yeah, you can actually attack him. Perfect. Good, good, good. Now, can you... you can jump. That'll work. That'll work. There we go. And then we just do action surge. We whack, and we're done. And you ran into the cloud of daggers because you are an idiot. So how can I... bloody hell. Don't stay... Jesus Christ. Christ on a cracker. There we go. So if I now want to get by here... oh. Right. Not the plan. Not the plan. We can actually just walk through here. Or past it, I think. No, we absolutely cannot. For the love of God. Why did I place it in such a perfect position? Why am I clearly so awesome? Everyone just goes through it, don't they? Yes. I managed to get past it. Why did I? Oh, there we go. It's gone. Shadowheart is the last one out. Perfect. Drop a few points on Lae'zel. Why don't ya? Go. That'll be fine. What I was about to say before we started doing all of this bloody nonsense is that with this done, we can now get back to what we were doing before, which is to get down to the night song, whoever the hell that is, and see what it is that we are going to be doing with that. Now, you know what I wanted to check was this fast travel point.
This way.
Because I'm not supposed to be with Shadowheart. Because how does this work? How does this work? Where can I travel from here? If I click this, I mean, there's... okay. Can you fast travel to these things? No. So I don't understand this one. Why does this exist? Very curious. I mean, as I said, it's not like far from these different places. I don't know. I suppose, well, actually no, you could not have traveled from here when we had the fight because we were in hostile territory, and I'm pretty damn sure that you can't fast travel at that point. So yeah, you know what, I don't understand. Anyway, with that said, you know what we're gonna do? I think we're just gonna head back to like Last Light Inn, potentially. Would that be a good place to reconvene, have a bit of rest, see if Lae'zel actually wants to have a bit of a chat? That could be it. Also, what do I have here? Daredevil proximity. Yes, that's that one. We can actually, yeah, that's where we turn that off. Good to know. But yeah, you know what? Why don't we go over to Last Light Inn? Yes, let's go over to Last Light Inn, have a bit of a rest. in our camp, see if Lae'zel wants to chat with us. If nothing else, we will be back on our quests inside of the Shadowcursed lands.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlaakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Alright, we did have a thing. Here's the thing, I actually have only just arrived in Shadowcursed lands, didn't even get to see the place. We were forced into camp, couldn't even leave it. So this is why, apparently. Alright then, fine. Before we got you, why don't you just say what you want to say?
Be at ease. I bring only truth. I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
Well, here we go. Maybe we can actually make Lae'zel listen at the very least. Okay. Either fully here to work against your own queen. No. We do want that. Okay. Not giving you that, obviously not. What are you asking of us?
I'm asking for your help and your trust. I've heard word from Kresh Yulik. You are infected, yet the one in the prism has chosen you, protects you with their power. The prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlaakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
Oh, shut it, Lae'zel. You know he's right. We've talked about this. Have you forgotten that? I don't know. Alright, here we go. Vlaakith has indeed led you astray and basically a lot of Githyanki's. And here we go. Yes, he speaks true of the Zaith-Isk. You need to trust him. Let's go with... No, actually, you know what? Let's be upfront here. Vlaakith has indeed led you astray. I believe him, and you should too.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry, and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Well, that was interesting, yes, and obviously Lae'zel wants to have a bit of a chat with us, but that... oh, I don't like what he just said. I don't want them hunting us, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. Right then, we'll have a bit of a chat with Lae'zel, but also it's time to say goodbye to Lae'zel, because now we want Karlach back, damn it. We'll get back to you later, we're not really close to Baldur's Gate just yet, so...
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashhead. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate, but they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed, the root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
There you go. Didn't take you much, did it? So, it's about time you figure this out.
Obvious, you say. But does the dragon of the sky ever look to the worm and dream of crawling? I was taught but one way, the superior way, Vlaakith's way. Until now, I never thought Vlaakith a tyrant or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer.
And supposedly, now you're a bit lost, I suppose. Just leave. I like that one. Alright then, but this Ascension thing, what is that exactly?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Ghaik enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Ghaik and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
That does indeed sound a bit like just not a thing that is gonna happen. Aren't I eloquent with words? Alright then. Who do you think is in the prism, by the way?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
That could possibly be right, yes. And alright, well, what if he's wrong? I don't think he is, but what if he's wrong?
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
Well, fingers crossed, I suppose.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Sheres's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Sure thing. And also, yes, a hatch with a single egg. Why? That is a bit weird. How much are there usually there?
Kalir's clutch held 36 eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
But what do we do with this one? So yeah, what about laying eggs? Why do you do that? You're a bit humanoid after all.
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
I mean, I suppose that's a positive, yes. So exactly who lays the egg then?
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
I mean, I gotta say, that's quite interesting.
Go on then.
But also, yes, the training room, that was interesting. Basically forcing the students to fight to the death. Is that actually how it usually is?
My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
That seems bad, by the way. Rage, entertainment, is that why?
Survival. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
But like, if you are really, really powerful, you might have taken out, like, the second most powerful who is more powerful than, you know, all the others except you, so that doesn't seem like a smart thing to do. And also, yes, the disc from the Underdark that we found before, we have talked to you before about this, but why don't we chat a little bit more about it?
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet.
Uh-huh. So, let's hear it.
The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Gith shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Gith.
Well, I mean, by now you must believe this, right? Alright then, fine. Before we leave, I'm really sorry, but this weapon that you have, I kind of like it. So, I'm obviously over encumbered now. The Bloody Great Axe, you can have that. I don't care about that. So, no. Go back to me. Oh, I'm gonna be slow now.
We must press forward.
Yes. Go away. Wait in the camp.
You sure that's the
Absolutely.
best
Stay in camp. Go away. I don't like you anymore. So let's go find the real one, which is Karlach. Where the hell is Karlach? Shadow Art is over there. There's the magic mirror. This is just empty. Astarion is there. Where the hell is Karlach? No, for real, where the hell is Karlach? Why is Karlach gone? There were people here before too. Oh, is it because we're in a weird place where we need to sleep first and then they'll come back? I think that's the case, which means that we are gonna have ourselves a proper rest and we'll pick up Karlach in the morning. And even better, that was actually a free rest. Not that I'm lacking in camp supplies, mind, but it was a free rest. Lovely. Hello, Karlach.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
Absolutely. And, alright then, we are not gonna need to talk to you. Come on.
Fuck yes.
I like Karlach. You go on top, and also, yes
Hey,
indeed, a level up. And on this level up we get a trait, I believe, or feat as it's called, and I already know what I want. I want you to have heavily armored. You gain armor proficiency with heavy armor and your strength increases by 1, which in itself is pretty damn good. So there we go. She now has more health and she can wear heavy armor, which means she can now get the Grim Skull Helm. So attackers can't land critical hits on the wearer and it grants resistance to fire damage as well as the Hunter Mark, which I presume bit of damage, but also mark a creature as your quarry to deal an additional 1d6 piercing damage whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. All very lovely. Get that on, now you can wear that. And we also have the flawed Heldusk armor. A lot more armor class. And also, unless there's infernal retribution, when you are hit by a foe within 2 meters, it might take damage. Superior plate, you take 1 less piercing damage, and disadvantage on stealth checks. That's fine. Also, she's now gonna look very, very snazzy. I know we can disable, I believe, helmets, but for now, I want to have the helmet on. And also, the very heavy weapon that I'm wielding now, is that by any chance more interesting? I think it might be. Less base damage, but only a little bit, but with the invisible bonus, it's actually pretty damn interesting. So we are gonna equip that for now, see if she likes that. Hopefully she does. So with that said, man, I really need to get rid of some weight. Bronze ingot, that goes to you. You have those, so that's fine. What else is it that actually oh, the Githyanki eggs, that weighs a lot. Do I need to carry this around? I don't know. But like, okay, how much weight do you... What is that? Rage impeded. Weighed down by heavy armor. Until the armor is removed, raging won't grant extra damage, resistance to physical damage, and advantage to strength checks. Ooh. I did not know that. Damn it. Well, that's not weight. You gain frenzied strike, etc, etc. Hold on. The addition 2 melee damage. I mean, I can live without that. Resistances to physical damage, which is fine. Advantage on saving throws. You know what? On this occasion, I'm okay with losing that. Potentially, we'll see. It'll still be fine to use frenzy to get access to the frenzy strike, etc, etc. So, alright then. You can carry, well, actually not too much more. If I dump that with you, where are you then? You're fine. You can have the egg for a moment or two. Like, I don't know if we're gonna need that, and obviously you're carrying a bunch of weapons that we can sell, so that's a-okay too. So there we go. Now I am a little bit... I did not know it weighed that much. But with that, also, yeah, the whole Rosimorn thingamajig, I realize I just left behind now. Well, do I care enough about that one? Since I didn't really find anything inside the crash, I don't know if I care enough about this. I'm gonna dump this, and actually this one, in case it was you know, important or something, maybe. But alright then, with that said, why don't we head out into the Shadowcurse lands and maybe even go as far as the mausoleum immediately, because that is after all where we're going. Alright, we are at the mausoleum, and actually, you know what, I think we're gonna put a cut in the episode right here. That'll be fine. What I just remembered with regards to my lantern is we have the blessing of Selûne. We don't need the lantern anymore. So you know what, Mrs. Pixie? Mrs. Pixie, I might let you out, you know. I might let you out.
That you know you're about to let me out of this thing.
I will, but now I am curious about the mechanism.
Son of a... No! Stop, please!
What did that do? What did that do? What kind of torture device is this anyway?
Takes my light to protect from the curse.
Well, luckily for you, I actually don't need that anymore. Would you give me anything for letting you go, by the way?
Whatever you wish.
Oh, I might have actually made her a little bit more compliant, don't you know? Alright then, I'll let you out.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
Well, what can you give me? That's fine. Need to go through Shadowcurse. That's fine. We already have help with that. Yeah, what can you offer me?
Honey, I'll shake your world, that's for sure. Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
So are you saying I could have opened that up from the very beginning and still be protected? Or are you telling me that that is what... Oh, bloody hell. Well, I can't use it. I mean, okay, what happens if I use it?
Been blessed already, haven't you? Move on with your life.
Yes, I have. Alright, so we could have released her like ages ago. Well, that's very sad in a way that she didn't say that you know what, I can do this without being in the lantern. It's alright, and now I have multiple protections against the shadow. Like, you could almost say that the shadow would be receding around me, but well, fine, whatever. So yeah, in the next episode, we are going back into the mausoleum entrance. We have a couple of things to think about in there. We are going for Night Song. That is for Shadowheart. Presumably that is going to be a fairly big decision because we have gotten a message in there saying that the decisions made when we pass through to where Night Song is could shape the region. I think I'm vaguely done with this region, apart from obviously Moonrise Towers down here. There is the case of the army that's over here, which in some ways I am a little bit curious to see what the hell is going on with that. Did we do that before? Like over here? Okay, yeah, sort of. Well, we can't go far enough, but basically over in that direction there is an army. Do I want to go and check it out? Is that even a sensible thing to do? I don't know, actually. Probably leave that for now. But yes, something might happen with the world, or at least this part of the world, when we are down there. But we also have the mad guy, the necromancer. He gave us a thing. Can I remember what it was? Not the broken one. We can drop that now. We don't need it. What was it that I got from him? That's I don't know if I can use that. the Lumps Warhorn, which I haven't used. Potentially I can. Where is the thing? Here we go. The Summon Golem Bell. Yes. Available only in combat. That's fine. Because the thing is, if I have to fight that guy, maybe I can talk him down, but if I have to fight him, it would be nice if we've already dealt with the golem. So if I can summon the golem at just a random fight somewhere, and only functional in the Gauntlet Shore, I probably have to try and use this as quickly as I possibly can, and once the fight is, rather during the fight, maybe we try to actually kill the golem. I think that is vaguely where I want to go with that one, but we'll see. As I said, it would be nice to be rid of that enemy if we need to fight the Necromancer. But in all, that is all what we're doing in the next episode. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.